Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Grow Wealthy Grooming. I am your host, River Lee. Thank you guys so much for being here. Give me 1 second. I am just going to turn off. If anyone is on Facebook, please go ahead and go to YouTube, just youtube.com/Savvy Groomer. I will see you guys there. Boop, boop, boop. Shutting those things off. It popped out our chat so I can say hello to all the wonderful people. Hey, Candace, Shelly. I think that's Erin. How are you guys? I know it's always tough when I see people and they have a name that is either their business name or like a regular YouTube nickname. Hey, Janelle, great to see you. So if you guys have not been here before, I am the founder of the Savvy Groomer, where I teach you to go from being burnt out, broken, to healthy, wealthy, and happy, building a grooming business on your terms. So today is a little bit of glorified sales pitch. Let's be real here. If there's one thing, if you're new here, that you will learn about me is that I am brutally honest. So today we're going to be talking about what is Savvy Groomer Group Mentorship. Now, between the 1st and the 5th of the month, we do offer what's called group mentorship. And a couple of people have been really confused about what it is. And I thought this was a great opportunity because today is the 1st. And if you guys are interested in learning more about group mentorship, this is going to let you decide if it's right for you. Now, is it right for everyone? No, of course not, right? You know, it's not right for everyone. Hey, Raisa. Hey, Christy. Hey, Erin. It's great to see you. I love when you guys come live. It's so nice to see everybody. So let's go ahead and talk about the main things that are in the group mentorship. Now, if I can get this system to work, I will just pull up my sales page. And if you guys are looking for, where is the sales page? It's really easy. It's savvygroomer.com/group. I know. Who would have thought that I would have been able to make it nice and easy? Some days, some days it makes sense. Some days it's, a little bit crazy. Let's do screen. Oh, there we go. Let me move that out of the way. I got really spoiled and used to having 2 screens up, and because of where my stuff is right now, that is just not an option. So, hang on 1 second. I think that's about as close as we're going to get to making it full screen without me losing. I want to be able to see my chat. I really like when I get to talk with everybody. I know it sounds really weird. It's okay. So, like I said, boop, boop. So this is the Savvy Groomer Group Mentorship. So you see savvygroomer.com/group, and it's going to bring you right here. So we open group mentorship from the 1st of the month to the 5th because I want to make sure that everybody that's in the group is in the group at the same time. We open for every 10 people, we open an extra hour of the group mentorship. The goal is to have the groups be very small. So, like I said, it's only open for the 1st to the 5th of the month. We talk about it should be easy, why you should invest in it, and we can go over that more. But so let's look over the 3 different levels. So you guys have heard me talk about group mentorship, plus you may not have heard of. And then, of course, coaching clients. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about coaching clients. So each week, we do group strategy calls, and they're going to be 30 to 90 minutes long. Most of the time, they're 90 minutes. You guys know I love to talk, and yeah, it is what it is. So I'm generally there talking for 30 to 90 minutes. I shouldn't even say 30 minutes. It's always 90 minutes for every 10 people that are in the group. Again, that's why we open from the 1st to the 5th. So that I can set my monthly schedule around how many people are there. Now, right now in group mentorship, because a few people have moved around, we currently only have about 5 or 6 people in our group. So it's nice and small. So you're basically getting group coaching with a couple of amazing people. So there's going to be recordings of each call. It's going to be either on the Facebook or right into the member-only platform. Right now with the members-only platform, we're actually moving to a brand new thing. Our online platform actually upgraded, so it has a specific coaching option, which is amazing. So I will be migrating things there, but don't worry, anyone who's in it will automatically be moved over. Now, they also get a membership to the Savvy Groomer Business membership, which is all of the workshops I do. I do one workshop a month. And there's a library, I think, of right now about 22 workshops that are about an hour to 2 hours long. So that's a really good value. You also get month-long support in our members-only Facebook group. What's awesome about our member-only Facebook group is that's where you get a lot of support by people that are not just randos, right? Everyone in the group mentorship knows the Savvy Groomer method. They understand who we are, what we are, and how things are done. You will, you guys don't often see me in groups outside of my own personal groups. The most time I spend is in this Facebook group, because if someone asks a question, I'm going to go right to them because they are in that group mentorship. Now, and I know it's all messed up right at this moment because I'm squished it, but we need to be able to see everything. So let me see if I can. Whoop. So if you are in the Group Mentorship Plus right here, Group Mentorship Plus, you also get 1 hour of one-on-one coaching. If you're in just the group mentorship, you get group coaching. However, if you are in the Group Mentorship Plus, you also get 1 hour one-on-one coaching. You will automatically get that. It will get sent to you, and you're going to be able to book it whenever you're available. And again, just like my monthly coaching, that does, expire after the month. This way I make sure I have enough hours for everyone who I am coaching. Now, if you are a one-on-one coaching client, you get a lot more. You're going to be able to get, our Facebook only, but you can also message me via email, Facebook Messenger, Voxer in between your coaching calls. So you get additional support if you're a one-on-one coaching client, but with that comes the price point. Also, if you're a one-on-one coaching client, you get 4 hours of strategy calls, and you get a recording of every single call. Now, in one-time off calls, or if you're in the Group Mentoring Plus, we do not record the coaching calls. That is a benefit only for my monthly coaching clients. So keep that in mind. So if you're like, okay, and again, this is my countdown, so just ignore that. You're like, okay, how much is each thing? So the group mentoring is $200 a month. Now, if you come for an hour once a week, that is $50 a week. That is not a lot of money. Okay, guys? And then we have here our Group Mentorship Plus. That, again, you're going to pay basically the $50 a week to be in that group, plus you're going to get 1 hour of coaching. Now, if you guys have ever been to my calendar, you know that 1 hour of coaching is $400. So that actually makes it only $100 to do the group mentorship. That's a great deal. Now, one-on-one coaching is $1,200 a month. I only have so many spaces right now. I have a few spots left for coaching clients. I had a client just ask to, go ahead, and some people will drop off in November, December, just the same as we have clients who drop off in January, February. So this is $300 a session. So you save $100 per session. That's a savings of $400. And then you basically get the group mentorship the group mentorship for free. And that's a really good deal. Candace is saying, just now signed up. Yay, Candace. I can't wait to see you there, girl. I really love group mentorship. It allows us to really dive deep into topics. For instance, hang on one second. I'm going to pull up my camera. I know some people are like, oh, you're so put together. I'm like, no, I am not. Boop. Okay, now I can see you guys again. Excellent. So what group mentorship allows you to do is be in a group of like-minded groomers at a significant discount than my business retreats, than one-on-one coaching. And my goal for you guys is to be able to find that tribe, find that group. It's a really great deal. Last week, we did a great walkthrough on all of these different options. So we were talking about, a couple of these people were talking about soulmate clients. And I was like, okay, well, is it branded properly? And because it's a much smaller group, let's say, than one of my classes, there are so many more like options. So we were talking about their specific area. So I was able to pull up on that, in their specific areas, like, okay, you want clients in this city. So let's go ahead and look at the aesthetic of that area. And because 2 people, now we have about 5 or 6 people in the group right now, but because 2 showed up live, we were able to just go through there too. So they basically each got 45 minutes coaching together for free, which is, amazing, right? Because that would have been a $300 or $400 value that they paid $200 a month for. So Candace is saying, you hear the experts say you learn more in a group than one-on-one. What I love about group mentorship really is that you get to hear someone else's question that you probably never thought of. And because it's a group, I really enjoy it because we get to talk about the same subject for 4 or 5 different people. Now, I do think that one-on-one coaching has a lot of things that help. So that's where I like the group mentorship best. But I totally understand. Obviously, I find a lot of value in it because I give it to my one-on-one coaching clients. That one-on-one coaching, I encourage them to come into the group mentorship. So it really is amazing. I find the biggest aha moments come, like we were working through the aesthetics. First, we looked at one person in California, and we talked about all these different aesthetics of California. And then when we went to the other person, they had 2 wealthy areas within their driving area. So I said, okay, let's look at these 2 areas. And what was interesting is the person from California was like, oh, okay, so let's look at this area. Let's look at that area. And again, we were able to look at the differences and consider, okay, which aesthetic do I like? Which aesthetic do I want for my business? And they were able to talk together and, have a different opinion, because my opinion is not always the right opinion. We've had that happen where, we were on a call and I'm like, okay, guys, let's brainstorm together. It really does help. And because these people are going through one-on-one coaching or they're going through group mentorship for 3, 4, 6 months, they're going to allow to give you a different side. Hey, Emily, great to see you live, girl. I love when everyone's live. It's so much fun. And that's it. There's a reason why my preferred method of these master classes is to do it live, because when we're live, we're learning together. And we learn together, it allows us to get different perspectives and ask different questions. There might be questions that you never thought of, or I never thought to ask you, or things that I didn't know that you didn't know, right? One of the biggest aha moments I ever had is you don't know what you don't know. And a lot of times you don't know what to ask, but someone will ask a question, you're like, oh my God, I would have never thought to ask that. So to me, group mentorship is a big deal. Right now, our live every week is Thursdays at 8 p.m. It's about 8 p.m. Eastern to about 9:30 Eastern. So for those of you guys in California, that would be about 5 to 6:30 p.m. So it's an hour after my live show. So on Mondays, it's my live shows from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. So it would be an hour after that. Now, what we do every month is when we close the doors, we find out, okay, who's in what time zone, what does everyone work? If, for instance, let's say if everyone has Mondays off, it's like, okay, well, let's add an hour from Monday. Or do we want to move it to Monday? What do we want to do, guys? Whatever it is, it's all about the group and the group helping each other. And I really love it because I have several people. We've only had it open now about 4 or 5 months. But it's amazing because the people that have been in there 3 or 4 months are now helping and guiding the other people. And you can tell who's really grown and really has learned certain things. We have one person in there who is building a membership for their mobile business. And what I love is that everyone will ask different questions about the business and have you thought of this or have you thought of that? And they'll encourage each other. One of the people was doing a price increase and one of the owners was being a little rude. And, everyone's being constructive, but supportive. And that is my goal. My goal is to create groups, both the free group. And for those of you guys, again, little pitch here. But if you have not already, seriously consider signing up for my free Facebook group, which is Savvy Pet Professionals. We talk about personal business, personal finance, business, and lifestyle. Again, it's a free group. I spend more time in there than I do elsewhere. But the main purpose is for me to make sure that good knowledge is getting out there. There's so much bad knowledge, guys. I was doing a business intensive with a coach that I really respect in the pet industry. And we were talking about how frustrating it is that there's so much bad information in the industry. And there's nothing we can do. All we can do is keep helping you guys, give you better information. And the way I do that is by giving you my time. And the easiest way for me to give your time is either one-on-one or in these groups, whether that's a masterclass or in group mentorship. So those are the main points of group mentorship. It's really about bringing together people. The group will never get really, really large. I have not decided exactly how we're going to handle that. If there's ever hundreds of people, my best guess is that we will then be appointing group mentors who have been in there, who are, accredited through the Savvy Groomer. But right now, it's such a nice small group that I think a lot of people are really shooting themselves in the foot because they cannot afford one-on-one coaching, but they could really benefit from doing something like signing up for group mentorship, where they're in a group of like-minded individuals and have me there guiding it. So if you have questions or you need help, you're getting one-on-one help, but with everyone else being able to learn with you. We're really strict with the Savvy Groomer, by the way. It's really funny because I think my Italian came out, but somebody was like, I'm really uncomfortable talking in the group. What if so-and-so, da-da-da-da-da? And I said, listen, if anyone were to copy, screenshot, do anything, if they were to screenshot or try to shame somebody, I will find you. You do not want to be excommunicated from the Savvy Groomer tribe. It's really important to me that people feel safe. It's really, really important. So if I find out anyone is bullying, shaming, putting other people down, it's just not acceptable. If you see something you think is inappropriate in a group, whether that I own, that you call me, you talk to me, and then I will talk to that person. But just, screenshotting or shaming or anything like that is not acceptable. Christy's saying, are the groups primarily shop or mobile owners? I would say most of the people in my paid group, in the group mentorship, are mobile. And I think a lot of that comes down to, and don't hate on me, shop owners, but you make more money mobile right now. Unless if you have your prices really high, you have more free time and you make more money. That said, in Price Increase Masterclass, we've had about 60 people that have gone through it already. And I would say that each section, it was really interesting because the first one was primarily people with employees. The second one was a lot of mobile people. And then this one is a lot of shop people. So I think it just kind of ebbs and flows. But whatever the questions are, it's always like, hey, what's the question? Are you a shop owner? Are you a mobile owner? What's going on in your business? Do you have employees? Do you want employees? And obviously with the group mentorship, because we meet once a week and not everyone shows up once a week, we have a few people that it's a busy season. One of the women is buying a house. I feel that. And she's like, oh my God, we're building this house and I'm moving and I'm missing. I'm like, that's okay. I said, if you have a question, you submit the question and I will answer the question and you can watch the recording later. So we're pretty chill. And that's the way I like it. It's basically, it can be a very similar format to this, but we kind of leave it open. You know how you guys are live with me here, but we're on Zoom. Most people, I prefer to see people's happy, shining faces, but, some people feel really insecure And they're like, nope, I don't want to be on video. And I'm like, that's fine. I prefer to see your face, but you don't have to. And we just talk, and we talk through business problems. And if there are no business problems, then it's a really supportive group of sharing. You know, we were talking about one week, like our worst customers. And I think those are always very fun, productive things because we talk about it and we're like, okay, what could we have done differently? Or someone's like, oh, you know how I fixed that problem was I did this. So it's really interesting and it's really fun. It's really, I think, I don't know if it's my favorite product because I'm really proud of the Price Increase Masterclass. Speaking of guys, speaking of the Price Increase Masterclass, really quick. If you guys have not signed up for it, it is a 6-week masterclass and it's $600. And every week we go through, different tasks on how to reevaluate your prices and then be able to transition it. We will be having our self-study available probably right around Thanksgiving. However, I am going to open a pre-sale for the self-study and you will have immediate access to the old recordings from the other live classes. So if anyone is interested, I know a lot of people are like desperate to get this done now. We will be opening that early. I know a lot of people were frantic because they didn't hear about Price Increase Masterclass till after we had closed it for our live. And we're probably not going to do another live. The earliest would be January of next year. So we're going to offer a self-study. This is a great pairing, guys. If you guys are interested in signing up for the Price Increase Masterclass, and it is during the time that you're going to be doing this, we will be more than happy to, give you the month of November for free. If you would like to sign up for the Price Increase Masterclass between the 1st and the 5th of November. Now, this will be a self-study, so you're going to have to do this on your own. But what's nice is if you have the group mentorship, that's where you can ask those questions. And a lot of people in the group mentorship have already been in the price increase. If you're interested, let me know. That's something I will give as a gift. That gift will only be for listeners of this, of our, I don't want to say podcast, live show, but I want to offer that to you guys because I really appreciate you guys coming here, making it fun to listen live. I know today is more of me explaining sales things I do, but that's important too. You guys understanding what products I have, because I can go over a topic and explain a topic. Jeepers crow, I'm going to turn off these notifications. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Boop. But yeah, it's, I know a lot of you guys need more help. And the only way I can give you more help is by sending you to products, sending you guys to workshops, sending you guys to these things. And sometimes I don't send you to my stuff. There's plenty of times when I'm like, okay, this would be better if you go to this person's product or, this service. But as Savvy Groomer grows, it's really important to me to offer what I think you guys need. And that's what I create. So I am gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna wrap this up so I can actually go and get ready for the Price Increase Masterclass. They're on week 5. This is the last live one of the year. Like I said, if you guys are interested in signing up the next 5 days for the Price Increase Masterclass self-study pre-sale, you'll get immediate access to all of the previous workshop that were pre-recorded. And as a gift to the listeners of this show, between the 1st and the 5th of November, 2021, in case if people are listening later, I will gift you a free month of November for the group mentorship. So as you're going through your classes, your self-study, you can ask questions through there. All right, guys. So I'm going to let you guys go. If you guys need anything, let me know. I know I got to point out, this is all about what is the Savvy Groomer Group Mentorship. And I really would love to see you guys there. I'm really excited. Candace is going to be there with me. Candace, we're going to have a great time. I'm really excited. I know I sound so dorky. I'm like, I'm so excited. I really am. I really love the products I'm creating that are helping people make giant strides. It makes my heart really full. It really does. Like watching Savvy Groomer grow and watch Savvy Groomer grow this industry makes me feel so good. So thank you guys for being a part of that growth. All right, guys, I will see you next week. And I don't know what topic yet. Maybe we will talk about branding. We'll see. If you guys have a specific topic you want to talk about, you can always send me some ideas. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. And as always, happy grooming.